Me my own no. You know, you see, in the talks I get muscles. Me broken heart, it costs home. That's my own happen. Every time I be lonely. You bob, and then the thing will just fall on me. And anytime I remember it, I get hurt. I become so angry. So in moments like that, I just decide to go to the gym. And when I go, I am quiet. I just focus on the
exercise.
You know, building my muscles and listening to music. And all this is unconsciously, I was actually working on myself. The kind of music I listen to, you know, sorrowful music.
Okay.
And that actually means that I am not the only one suffering this.
Of course. Yeah. But you see, my situation was similar to that of the lady. Okay, yeah, sure. Because after SHS, I went to the SHS to study some communication skills, and then when I was done, I was actually looking for work. You know, I did my internship with TV3, and I went further to Valley View Radio. So I met this girl the one where I was on there when she listened, and then she called into the program. She said she want to be a friend. So I started the process from there. Then Charlie, next time it's as if what she was expecting wasn't coming through. She was expecting to say, as soon as you are done, I should see maybe multi TV, you are on DSTV, maybe you're on that kind of big media houses working. But hey, things became slow. She was like, actually, since your work is not paying, she's a nurse by profession. And I was like, oh no, come on, it will come. But in our industry, this is how it plays out. You can get it out there. She said, okay, no problem, we're gonna try. So we keep on trying. Mind you, the other thing I did was, when I met her, I told her who I am, what I am up to, and where I'm heading to. So you can't come in to distract me. And she said she's okay with it, so we can move forward. So actually, it was like I've gotten someone who accepts me for who I am and not what I have. So I was pushing my all out. Charlie, before I realized, oh Charlie, obviously cry.
But I want to ask one question.
Yeah.
You said you were with Valley View Radio.
Yeah.
And someone called in.
She called into the program after our program.
Then you took a number.
No.
And decided to date her.
I didn't decide to date her. Well,
Okay.
I was the host of the sports area. So after the program, she called into I opened my hotlines for them to call and contribute. So when she called, she said she wanted my number. She wanted to talk offline.
Oh, okay.
So it was even my producer that gave my number out. Okay, so that was when we started a conversation. So
viewers, I beg, make some dog call me too.
Anytime we go into
I've never had this kind of call before. I've never had this kind of call before.
You go drop your number.
Please.
I mean, drop your number.
Some dog call me.
Okay. The whole thing is about before she calls into the program, for instance, the way you are doing it, you know, the way you host the program, the communication skills will let somebody automatically fall in love with this program that we are doing right now. So when somebody is in love with the program and a person definitely want to hear from you, the person must ask for your contact. And it's in your right to either give it out or not to give it out. Yeah. That is how the conversation started. And mind you, it was a romantic scene. I mean, for the first beginning and everything was on point. But later on, I began to know that Charlie. Before I realized and wait for the thing to come, oh Charlie, someone has taken it already.
But I see, I think, you know, let's analyze your story very well. The way the relationship even started, I don't know the word to use for it, but she fell in love with the personality.
With the presenter, not me.
Yes, the personality
of course.
And not the
persona.
The persona or
yes,
the person himself.
Yeah, sure.
So I'd like to know, when she met you, what was the feeling like? What was the
like I said, you know, it was so exciting.
Okay.
You get to know the remedy guy who was behind the console. Oh wow, so this is you. It seems you have a different voice when you're on radio. I say yes, there is something, we have a radio voice. Okay. When you're presenting, you have a different voice.
Yeah.
Like wow. I wish to, from the onset, she wanted even to introduce me to the family.
Wow.
But you can see how fast the whole thing was going.
And I had high expectations.
Yeah.
So what were those expectations? What was she expecting?
Like I said,
to get married?
Just to see her having a boyfriend who is a presenter,
Okay.
and not just a presenter, someone who is presenting in one of the biggest radio
So
stations.
that brings the question of the value system of the lady.
Of course.
So when you observed it, what do you think was her value? What were her values? So the value system of the lady. Did you really take your time to question not her, but the way she is? I mean, what she values, what her core beliefs are.
The thing
Is she
she
hardworking?
looks out for.
What is she materialistic? Is she patient? Is she committed to the relationship? You know, because relationship is a two-way affair.
Yeah.
You know, scratch my back, I scratch yours. Maybe you have not had that conversation with her. Maybe you are not even the leader in the relationship because you lost your job along the way. Just maybe. You know, this is coming from the boy's perspective. Every time it is the lady's side of the story that we hear out in the media. Today is a boy's day out. We want to know from the boy's side. So Charlie, tell us the story.
See, one thing about relationship that we often know is when I said I am in love, the most unfortunate aspect is I am the one in love. I don't know if I'm in love as well.
But you can find out, action speaks louder than words.
Listen, that words actually speak louder than words. It's sometimes you not stand it. Okay? There will be somebody who did the whole action for you to know that yes, this person is in love. But trust me, in the heart of the person, the person
This is
is
something. Did she give you gifts?
Of course.
And you gave her gifts?
Of course.
Were you having a good communication?
Everything was on point.
Were you
So what
piping
happened?
her well?
What went wrong? Or did they fire the thing well? Or she didn't give the thing?
You know they pipe the
They
thing
give the
well.
cookie.
Pipe the thing well.
Was she pussyfigurating? Make her talk something.
She wasn't pushing
That was one word I learned from my friend. You know, the lady I picked the lady I picked the straw with. Actually, she taught me that word. Along the way, the way she did.
But you see that word you have to explain for us.
No problem, man. You see the way that she started banking me, I go come, then watch movies and things. I go play her music. Not the way, as she said, then she rather they use me to get healed because nobody was giving her that kind of pampering. You know, because I indulged her into taking junk food, you know, and then giving her food and listening to music and watching like funny movies and all. All these things were having a psychological effect on her and she was getting healed.
Of course.
Even though we really got intimate at a point, I realized that she was actually using me to cure herself of her brokenheartedness. So she taught me the word. So they take away her business, that is so Charlie. She should give me the cookie, no? I didn't come and she give me the cookie. When she said she was pussyfigurating. Yo, hold on, baby.
Oh, man.
What does that mean? And then she explained. She said, I know about refrigeration as a method of food preservation. I said, I know refrigeration, but I thought like it was an English word I never knew. So like quickly I went to my phone. I didn't know if I was the one typing wrong, but she said, I know the word pussy, right? And I said, yeah, and here we keep it real, 100, uncut and raw. I said, yeah, so it's like keeping the pussy in a fridge. So she was pussyfigurating. Damn, man! This lady! She was creative. You know, she not be that kind of girls where she wasn't that. So was she pussyfigurating when she was with you? For all you know, she might be using you too.
Just accept. She used you. You've been used.
I can't say.
Maybe she leveraged on your glory as a radio presenter at the time to score some points.
Maybe. Just maybe. That's what I'm saying.
I have one question.
It's a question directed to me.
Yeah, to you. You have suffered from a broken heart.
You claim you have not.
I don't know what it is.
Well, let's go.
So what are the things like you feel?
You want us to remember this? You want
I mean, share the
How can
experience.
someone
You just
claim
said
to be broken-hearted? Because Charlie,
when
God
you have
creates one heart,
kids, I would say Even if you are being hit by a car, it's better than being hit by a broken heart.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, of course. If you are hit by a car, you are dead and gone. That one there is nothing again. But if you are being broken heart,
So that's depression, right?
I tell you to the highest degree. Like anytime you remember what you went through during that process,
What did you go through?
it's something we can't finish speaking about
When
it.
you having the feeling of why you.
I can't
The
even
moment
eat.
you
No,
start
it's not
together.
even how why you is even just a question. I can't even eat. I can't control myself. Even how to take my bath was a problem because I see this person every day. Like I can just see her face in my eye every single moment when I close my. Sleeping was a problem.
Nostalgia, you know.
Charlie. I can't even do anything, and that is the level where it got to. And I would say it's part of the reasons why I lost focus on the way, because going to the station again was a bit difficult. I couldn't have gone there to make certain things. Okay, so sometimes I just have to, and it makes me become more of an introvert person than an extrovert.
It made you introverted.
Yes, because at the time I don't even want to go out. I don't even do anything. I don't want to talk to anybody again. I just have to keep everything to myself, and that was how bad it was.
So how did you come out of it?
Well, I started reading.
Reading what? Newspapers.
Reading journals about relationship,
Yeah.
how to get to here when certain things happen and other things. And I begin to understand that look, when one door closes, another door will definitely open. So why don't you push this one away and focus on the next one that might come on your way?
Okay.
Because definitely maybe she's not mine. So that is where I started appreciating life that no, maybe she's just there to help you accomplish certain things at that time. She's done with her task, so you're allowed to let her go and then move on in life.
Oh, okay. So now, how do we? So that is you. How did Lawrence, your friend, can you give us some tips on how you? He said how he fixed his
You
broken-heartedness.
just gave him lots
How
of
did he get over it? That's the word I was looking for. How did he get over it?
Charlie, it's kind of funny, but it's real.
Really?
You gave him a lot of pussy. That's
Oh,
all.
really?
So he had a better pussy than what he had. So that was it.
A better what?
Pussy.
What is that? What do you mean by a better pussy?
He had a better sex experience
Okay.
with another lady.
So is he in a serious relationship now?
Oh yeah. Yes.
So he got a substitute.
yes.
Oh,
Who is much better than the key player.
Okay. All right. So I have some tips here
Okay.
that I think summarizes
Okay.
the tips. I have some tips here. I think you'll edit that. I have some tips here for getting over your ex, or broken-heartedness. The first one is that you should cut off from your spouse. Cut out contact, from your partner. Yeah.
I still talk to my.
Unfollow them on social media. Yes, so that you don't get to check their statuses and their timelines on what they do, because you might grow nostalgic and even get jealous over certain things that they do, or certain pictures or activities that you might see he or she engaged with other people. And the next thing is that you should adopt a hobby. Like me, when it happened, I worked out a lot, and that was a very healthy thing to do. And then you should talk about it. Vent to your friends. Surround yourself with your friends, like you did to Lawrence.
Yeah.
He was lucky he had you. I had you guys around, and you helped him. Yeah. I'm sure you don't want to share your story. I don't know what you are afraid of, but you knew from experience that you needed to get him into some activity that will help him come out of that situation, and that works. So sometimes venting out to your friends will make them understand your plight, and they'll be there for you, like the way you were there for Lawrence. And then finally, you should listen to music. Music is food to the soul. Listening to good music most definitely help one to come out of, broken-heartedness. For me, one thing that I do, apart from listening to music and apart from all these tips, or what I would do is that I have a mentor for relationship, Barack Obama. Barack Obama and Michelle Obama are my models for ideal family affair and relationship. So when I
thought it was Curtis.
oh yeah, Curtis too, but Curtis has issues with family.
Oh, okay.
He's a good businessman, he's a good entrepreneur, but he has issues with family. So he may not be a very good role model for my relationship, but maybe for business entrepreneurship, it's him. But Michelle and Barack Obama are ideal personalities, so you can get one as well. And you always look up to those people, even copy them, and then you progress, you make good progress in your relationships. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, you're still watching, or you have been watching Bush Boys, where we keep it real at 100 raw and uncut. I've been having discussions with my guests, my conglomerate, my friends. We're having a boys' day out with Elam and Remedy, the General. We'll come your way with another episode next week. My name is Big Papa. I'll see you when I see you.